You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day, to this day.
Because of the Mexican warrior that I am, I got that Mexican blood in me, so hard work, hard work.
You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day, to this day.
Because of the Mexican warrior that I am, I got that Mexican blood in me, so hard work, hard work.
You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day, to this day. To this day, to this day. Fighting 400 and still fighting to this day, to this day.
Because of the Mexican warrior that I am, I got that Mexican blood in me, so hard work, hard work.
Fighting 400 and still fighting to this day, to this day.
Because of the Mexican warrior that I am, I got that Mexican blood in me, so hard work, hard work.
You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day, to this day.
Mic check, mic check. What time is it? Showstopper time. What up? What's going on, fight fans? Gym, boxing, family, this your boy, Get a Mic. Welcome back to the stream. It's fight week. Yeah, man. Grand Arrivals, man. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. Man, who we got up in the stream? Right Hook 1000. What's going on? Thomas Jones. What's happening? Mr. Dinero. Aaron Howard, what's going on with you, man? Much love, peace, and respect to everybody that decided to come through the stream today. Errol Spence fans, where y'all at? If you an Errol Spence fan, hashtag in the chat. Man down, hashtag Errol Spence, hashtag. Put it all in there, man. We're going to have a little bit of fun today. We're going to take some calls. Make sure you get ready to take some, to come in and speak your piece, man. We're going to have a little bit of fun today, man. Make sure y'all give this a thumbs up. It's almost that time. It's almost that time, man. I haven't quite made my complete prediction video for this fight, but we definitely gonna get it popping here shortly, and we're gonna do a final breakdown where we do the prediction, and I'm gonna give who I really think is gonna win the fight, and I'm gonna tell you if that may be different from who I'm actually rooting for, man. They had their grand arrivals today. I don't know if any one of y'all seen it. It was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't much of a crowd out there, man. I don't know what's going on, but it was like probably like 100 people out there, and it finally started getting a little more crowded out there. But one of the things is that hold on, is that on my phone? Okay, yeah. So what was I getting at? Yeah, I mean, it was pretty dry out there, man. They had some. I don't know if y'all seen it. It was on Premier Boxing Champions. That's what's on the screen right now on their actual YouTube channel. So I don't know if y'all checked it. I'm pretty sure most of y'all was in there, man, because the gym boxing family love boxing, and y'all make sure y'all get it in how you can get it in. But I don't know what was up with all that rapping they had going on in there, though. That was a little funny. I don't know what was up with he said, yeah, you had to start. Yeah, man, I don't know what was up with all that rapping they had going on, man. So, I think the only rapper that was pretty dope was the last rapper, bro. Everybody else up there bullshitting. I kind of like started listening to it a little bit, but I heard it was some bullshit up there. So, buddy up there like jumping around, nobody cheering. I don't know what was going on, bro. That crowd was super dry. But Shawn Porter, he came out there. Kenny Porter, the comment section going crazy. Everybody roasting him just like they should. And Shawn Porter out there, trying to shadow box a little bit. So I mean, it's amazing to me how lopsided the fan support is, man. Like I don't know if anybody else recognized that. Maybe just because everybody's just super Errol Spence fans that you can't really tell how lopsided it is, but it's crazy, But Errol Spence Jr., man, he came up there, man. I gotta admit, the dude looks like he is in good shape. I can't lie, the guy, his face looks, you can tell he done worked all the fat off, and he's just nothing but muscle and straight lean muscle. So he looks in shape. Shawn Porter looks like he's in shape, and I think we got ourselves one hell of a unification fight. So I'm ready. I'm ready, man. He says Benavidez looked dry too. Yeah, I wasn't really even quite sure what was going on with what they were doing with this arrival. Usually I don't know if this is the grand arrival. Like I'm not sure of the schedule, but was this like an open workout or something? Like I wasn't sure what was going on because when it first started, they had Joey Spencer up there. He's up there doing his thing, and then he's up there getting water. I'm like, bro, like, is this a workout or is this just, for the fans to see the fighters when they get to LA? But I wasn't sure what was going on, man. But it was kind of dry. I don't know if they were just trying to promote certain local rappers or I don't know what was going on up there, man. But the comment section on that live stream was crazy. I'm talking about everybody was going crazy in there. Everybody repping different stuff and just repeating the same stuff over again. I don't know what was going on, man. But he says, get a mic, bro. Porter has 5 fans and 4 if you don't count his pops. Yeah. I'm probably one of them fans too, so it's probably really like 3 fans. And then your boy Get a Mic is the 4th fan. So, but it is what it is, man. Like I really can't understand why is this so loud. I mean, I can understand personality-wise. I understand the majority of it is that Errol Spence, he's one of those cool type of people that just have everybody gravitate to him. He's that kind of guy. Like he's super cool, real chill. You can tell all the hoods love him. You know what I'm saying? He gets respect from the people. So, I mean, you can just tell the difference in between their auras, like the way they are about themselves. To me, like I don't have no problem with Shawn Porter. Do I believe he's the coolest guy on the planet? No, I don't. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, like I'm not gonna sit up here and act like this man ain't a brother, man. I can't do it. It's something about me that refuses to let me do what everybody else is doing. But for the most part, regardless of how lame the dude is, I feel like he for the most part can scrap. You know what I'm saying? What Mr. De Niro talk about up in there, man? He says it's Tuesday, people still gotta work. Them dudes ain't he said them dudes ain't gonna skip work on a Tuesday. Yeah, you're right. In LA it was probably like 6:30. Yeah, so it probably wasn't much going on out there, man. But for the most part, Errol Spence got up there. He says that he can't wait to put gloves on. Did Errol Spence? Did he even work out? Like, did he even throw any? Let me see if he even threw any kind of jabs or anything. I don't even know if Buddy even threw any punches or anything. Oh, hold on, wait. How did this fight pop up? What's going on here? I didn't pull up no Ugas fight. Did he throw any punches? Yeah, man. So, I mean, Errol Spence Jr. to me, just a real cool dude. You know what I'm saying? He just, he said, yeah. Oh, they said, yeah, he did. Yeah, so, I mean, he did a little something, man. But you could just tell, man, Errol Spence just really enjoys these fight weeks when he get to get out here and just, just, you can tell how chill of a dude he is, man. Real cool dude. He says, damn, Mike, we can't like Errol. No, you absolutely can like Errol Spence, bro. I wasn't even talking about Errol Spence. I was talking about Shawn Porter at the moment. But I'm just saying how extremely lopsided it is to me is what I'm looking at. But no, Errol Spence, you have every right to like Errol Spence, man. Dude is a good dude, cool dude. I respect the guy. I like him. I'm a big fan. I don't have no problems with Errol Spence, bro. So if you thinking you finna come here on this channel with all that ready to start bashing type shit, nah, you ain't got to do all that. My only thing that I was talking about was how I don't see no other people. I don't see no other nation of people do that to their people, bro. We the only ones that do that shit. I don't understand it. Oh, why his daddy in his life? Why his daddy always in the spotlight? Why his daddy here? Like, bro, get the fuck up out of here, bro. Y'all niggas trip me out with that shit, bro. I don't know, man. Black power, black power, black power. I see a black man and his dad. Why is his daddy in the picture? What the hell is his daddy doing here? Get up out of here. Get your daddy out of his life. Like, get the fuck up out of here, bro. Fuck up out of here, bro. I like both of these fighters, bro. I'm a boxing fan. I'm gonna show love to both of these dudes, and that's straight up. Bro, just because everybody ain't on Errol Spence, bro, don't mean we ain't Spence fans, bro. Just because everybody ain't bowing down and worshiping the ground that the man walk on, don't mean we ain't Errol Spence fans, bro. Y'all gonna have to miss me with that bullshit for real, bro. Like, for real. If I'm not an Errol Spence fan, then what the fuck am I going to Errol Spence fights for? Why the hell do I own a strap season shirt and other man down stuff? Come on, man. Y'all gotta tighten up, bro. For real, for real. For real, for real, man. We the only people that do that to each other, bro. Only people. You don't see no other nation bashing each other. No other nation bashing each other, but we gotta have an evil eye towards our brother. I'm not about to do it, bro. You ain't about to have me. You ain't. No, it's not. It ain't got nothing to do with that, man. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It just sickens me to see how people do that shit, bro. It sickens me. We got and most of the black boxing fans are the reason why this pay-per-view ain't gonna do shit. Because y'all gonna stream this shit. You ain't gonna buy the fight. You gonna stream it. You ain't gonna go to the fight. You spend money on your weed. You spend money on your liquor. You know what I'm saying? You spend money at the strip club, but you can't support these black fighters because Shawn Porter got big teeth. Hell up out of here, man. Y'all tripping, bro. I don't give a damn what the color of man's skin is. I'm not going to bow down and worship the man. I'm not going to do it, bro. I'm not about to get on my knees and worship a man just because he cool and he can throw a couple jabs. Yeah, I mean, we ain't talking about the fight right now. I'm talking about some other shit right now. We can talk about the fight in a little bit. I'm talking about some other shit right now. If you got Errol Spence winning, no problem with me whatsoever. But it sickens me to see how we do each other as a people, but we swear we so black. That's why you don't hear me running out here, running around screaming black power. You don't see me doing it because I know a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, our people be the main ones bashing each other. So why I'm gonna run around black power for? I'm gonna help my people behind closed doors, bro. Straight up. I'm gonna help my people, you know what I'm saying? Behind closed doors. He says, calm down, get a mic. Some channels call me a fanboy and I'm buying a fight, weed, crown, and barbecue. No, but it's not even about that though, bro. It's not even about being a fanboy. It's the fact of if I'm sitting here talking about Shawn Porter and I'm analyzing both fighters, why does everybody got to come jump on get a mic case because I'm not following the crowd and doing what everybody else doing. Like, that's what I don't understand. Oh, hold on, get a mic ain't on the Spence train all the way? Like, wait a minute, he looks at this fight and breaks it down? Oh my God, I can't believe this. This guy's she's a Shawn Porter fan. Oh my God, you don't like Errol Spence? Like, nah, bro, don't got nothing to do with me not liking Errol Spence. Yeah, that's the only part I'm roasting on, because I'm looking at it and I'm talking about the fight. I'm calling the fight, talking about the fight. Like both fighters, you know what I'm saying? Both of these is brothers. They on pay-per-view. I'm enjoying it. It's a hella fight week, fun, a whole bunch of fun going on, and I'm just talking about the fight. That's all I'm doing. But it's just like funny to me, bro. It's funny to me. Why is his daddy always in his life? Why is his daddy in his life? Why is it? I mean, we could crack some Shawn Porter jokes. I'm gonna crack some jokes on Shawn Porter later. I seen his daddy about to take his belt off and whoop his ass on the the fight camp. I saw the fight camp episode. Hey Shawn, you ain't doing what I told you to, Shawn. Hey Shawn, well, I said come this way, Shawn. You went that way, Shawn. Don't let it happen again, Shawn. I'm gonna take my belt off and I'm gonna whoop your ass, Shawn. I see it. I see the belt about to come off. I see Shawn about to get a whooping in the corner. It's funny. I have a blast with that. We laugh. You know what I'm saying? But why does Get a Mic gotta get jumped on because I like Shawn Porter? Because I'm not following everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. He says fans are fans, they react different ways. We fans, I don't get it. I'm a fan too. Yeah, I'm a boxing fan. I'm an Errol Spence fan. I'm a Shawn Porter fan. I'm an Andy Ruiz fan. I'm a Mikey Garcia fan. Yeah. So on this channel, you're going to hear my thoughts. You're going to hear the fighters I like. You're going to hear exactly how I feel. He says, Jim, you 100 on all that, but real talk, K. Diddy is the biggest hater on the black culture than anyone, bro. He was disrespecting Spence slang, intelligence, and all that. All right, so let me ask you this. Have you not seen opponents talk shit about each other in the sport of boxing? The only people that get hurt when one side say something to the other side is if you automatically jump on one side. I will bet you 130% that if Derek James said some shit about Shawn Porter, because he did, nobody gonna get mad. Like, oh my God, Derek James, you insulting Shawn Porter's character. You're saying he's intentionally hurting people. Why nobody said that? Because y'all ain't keeping it down the middle. Tell the truth. It's okay to be a fan, but don't be trying to mask like you a boxing fan. Just say I'm an Errol Spence fan. Derek James clearly, and I would expect Kenny Porter to come out and say things about Errol Spence. I would expect Kenny Porter. I would expect. Hey, we're gonna take some calls in a minute, bro. Hang tight on that. We're gonna take some calls. I'm gonna open up some lines in just a second. So get ready to hold tight. We're gonna take some calls. But the point that I'm making is that we not being down the middle as boxing fans, bro. But this is the thing. See, Southside, right? He says he don't talk about his character, bro, in terms of disrespecting him as a black man. See, how did he disrespect Errol Spence as a black man? Did he say anything about Errol Spence's race? He didn't say nothing about Errol Spence's race last time I checked. But my thing is this. When I'm, as a boxing fan, if I'm watching the build up to a fight, and I'm watching trainers, and I'm watching, everybody's team, and I'm watching the fighters, and they talking all this shit back and forth, right? Is it not understandable that both sides are gonna take jabs at each other? Is it not reasonable for both sides to take jabs at each other? And I'm not asking you because I'm going to take your call in a second, bro. I'm going to open up the lines and have you call in if you want to call in. But I'm just speaking right now just for the people that's listening. But what I'm saying, the thing that I'm saying when it comes down to this whole situation is that we got to stop getting so bent out of shape and butthurt because somebody said something to a fighter. They both fighters, bro. It's fair game, dog. You don't think Floyd Mayweather said all types of foul shit to all the opponents that he faced? Floyd Mayweather said all types of shit to the opponents that he faced. All types of foul. I'ma F you up. You ain't ready. I'ma F you up. You stupid. I don't like you. Fuck you. Like, he say all types of stuff, but I don't hear nobody saying, oh my God, Floyd Mayweather. How dare you disrespect the man's character? I can't believe you said this. But see, this is the thing though. This is my problem. I don't mind if fans are biased, right? I'm confused. What I'm about to say. I don't care if fans are biased because you can pick the fighter you like and rock with them. I'm down with it. But when you come to a person's platform where they're trying to analyze boxing and try to do the best they can for the sport of boxing, I'm going to tell you what I feel from both sides of the situation. Say, for instance, right, we got guys out there in the gym boxing community that bets on fights, right? We got dudes out there that say, you know, I'm going to put some money on this fight. But I want to listen in to a few channels to see what's the best bet. How do I move about taking this bet, right? Placing this bet. Am I going to go to an Errol Spence Jr. fans comment section and listen to the Errol Spence fans? Am I going to go to an Errol Spence, hardcore Errol Spence channel, a channel that's designed around Errol Spence in Texas? Why would you do that if you're going to place a bet? No, you go to a channel that likes boxing, somebody that's going to tell you everything that you need to know about both fighters so that I can make a sound decision when I'm going to the betting things. You see what I'm saying? That's my problem. Like, on this channel, I like Errol Spence. I'm a fan of Errol Spence, but I'm not an Errol Spence fanboy channel. So don't come to my channel and be trying to talk all this stuff like, you a Porter fan? You a Porter fan? You a Porter fan? Like, yes, hell yes. Yes. Why the hell shouldn't I be? Do I care about what the hell Shawn Porter do on his personal time? Do I care about what Shawn Porter had for breakfast? Do I care what Errol Spence shoes got? Do I care about what kind of shoes this man got on? Although Errol Spence did roast the man's shoes. That shit was kind of funny. But no, I don't care what they do in their personal lives, bro. This man, Errol Spence Jr. and Shawn Porter are fighters, and that is why we watch them. We watch Errol Spence and Shawn Porter to see what they do in the ring. And if you want to come here, like many other brothers do, right? Mr. De Niro, Ernest Jones, South Phoenix Boxing, Davidian Simmons, Mike Fournette, all these brothers, they come through the channel and they say, hey, get a mic, check this out. This is what I feel like is going to happen, right? This man can't wait to call in. All right, check it. We're gonna answer some phones, man. Y'all can't wait to call in. We're gonna take some calls. Go ahead, 559, man. Shoot your shit, bro.
Hey, man. Hey, Jim, man. What's happening with you, man? It's your birthday, man. Well, how you doing the birthday, man? But listen, anyway, I just want to tell you, man, ain't no problem with having no opinion of you like it because fighting.
Hey, who I'm talking to? Where you calling from, bro? What's your name? I ain't get all that.
Check it out, man. I'm calling from Phoenix, man, Tempe, Arizona.
Oh, okay, man. Appreciate you, man. Much love to you, bro. Yeah, go ahead and shoot your shit, man.
Yeah, all right, man. Check this out, man. I always like Errol Spence, man. And no matter who he fights, I think he's going to clean out the whole division, crawfish included. That's all they want, you know what I mean? You know, they're talking to cheap. That's what everybody's doing. But I'm going to tell you something. It's just like having your own opinion, like having the elbow. I'm supposed to give everybody got one. So I'm still just going to tell you like this. That tall fighter compared to this short fighter will shoot that jab, and he's going to keep shooting that jab, and pumping him real hard, and make him run in there and run into something real nice, and he's going to lay down. That's what I'm going to tell you. That's how tall fighters supposed to fight short dudes. If you let him inside, you deserve to get blood.
That's one hell of an analogy. Like, if I see Errol Spence Jr. winning this fight, I think that's exactly how it gets done. I think he uses his jab very well. He moves around, kind of boxes a little bit like Mikey, and when he sees time to go in, he gonna try to go in for the kill. But go ahead and do your thing, bro.
Yeah, but I think he carried Mikey, to be honest with you, man. That's why I was saying. I think he carried Mikey.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, too, go ahead.
No, I said I agree. Go ahead and do your thing, bro. I agree.
Yeah, I think he carried Mikey, man, because it was all about. It wasn't all about trying to show Mikey, I got power. It was all about Mikey saying he can unbox him, he can do this, he can do that. He's a little bit better than him or whatever. He ran circles around Mikey. You got Mexican dudes mad at him right now. Fight Canelo, fight Canelo. So Spence said, let me clean out this division first, and then I'll move up and fight Canelo. Real talk.
Yeah, I agree, man. I think immediately after he whooped up on Mikey Garcia, there was people already in the arena that was like, he need to fight Canelo. Like, I heard it with my own ears. He need to fight Canelo next. So just take the ass whooping. I get it. Take the ass whooping and keep it moving.
It's a little biased thing, man. Because what they want to do is this big Mexican dude got a little Mexican dude, but he never should open his mouth. He opened his mouth and he got the cash. He had to write a check that he was in cash, and that's what happened. And people don't want to accept that, but that's the real talk right there. But on the real note, everything else, man, on the sidebar, how was your birthday, man?
Hey, man, I didn't do too much on my birthday, actually, but I did a few days later. I definitely spent some time. I took my family to see my parents, man. We took them out to, I think, the Kobe Steakhouse restaurant. They've served some food up for us real nice, man. I just chilled out, man. You know what I'm saying? We had a good time.
I was concerned, man, because you know all those game bangers and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, no, it's all good. Every now and then I'll snap. I'll snap every now and then, but we keep it froggy out here, man. Keep it nice.
Straight up, man. But anyway, man, good yakking this, man. But just, hey, look, you need to have me on one of your podcasts sometime, man. Talk to Jerry Fox. I know this thing, man.
That's what's up, man. For sure.
All right, man. Good night to you, bro.
Yes, sir. Have a good one, bro. Well, it looks like the callers going to call in. We got this thing warmed up. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Errol Spence versus Shawn Porter is going down this Saturday, September 28th. Yes, sir. Right hook 1000. Your boy Get a Mic rolls by himself. I don't roll with nobody. 718. I know I'm probably too loud, but what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Jim Fox?
Hey, what's up, man? What's going on?
Yeah, my name is Joshua, the Unifier. That's my YouTube name. I'm calling from Brooklyn.
Hey, what's going on? Shout out to Brooklyn, man.
Thank you. Yeah, man, I was listening to what you said earlier about a lot of these Spence booty boys, man. That is the absolute truth, man. A lot of these pro-black people, they want to claim how pro-black they are, but they don't want to support Shawn Porter, and they want to put down Shawn Porter, man. It's not a good look at all.
Yeah, you got a point.
Yeah, man. As far as the fight goes, I think that Shawn Porter loses by stoppage, maybe by points. Spence gets it. I don't think Spence is going to knock him out in like the first few rounds like he thinks he's going to, or a lot of his fans on YouTube think he's going to. But
Yeah, you got a point. If I see Errol Spence Jr. winning, I think it's either late stoppage or he wins unanimous decision. That's if he wins the fight. That's kind of how I see it. So.
Yeah, and I've really seen Spence really deal with pressure in that way. Like they do have a point. Spence never really has gotten into a dog fight like what they've said. Like, he's gotten into hard fights, but I wouldn't say that he really has to get rough and rugged. It's gonna be a good test for him.
Right. Yeah, no, I agree with you, man. Like I said, I haven't made a final prediction yet. I'm gonna do that probably. What's today? Wednesday. I'll probably do the final prediction on Thursday. But like you said, man, when it comes down to the whole, like you say, these black channels, the channels that's specifically, obviously, we love our people. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be the first to tell you I love my people. cookouts. I mean, everything. If you ask me, we the best people because I love us because that's my people. But what I'm saying is, when it comes down to this boxing situation, bro, are you rooting for black fighters or are you rooting for the select black fighters that you want to root for? That's just, I'm not really sure what we're doing here.
I mean, honestly, a lot of these people, they're treating Shawn Porter like he's the nerd in class and Spence is the cool person in class. Where they have to bully the nerd and they have to prop up Spence. And a lot of these dudes, honestly, they're borderline homosexual because they're saying how, like, they're talking about how Spence looks and how he looks better than Shawn Porter, how he dresses better, like talking about appearance and things that don't really matter. They talk about why he's better at boxing. Why are you talking about how he dresses or how he looks or his teeth or his smile? Like, who cares?
Yeah, you got a point, man. But the funny thing about, see, like for instance, like you said, the cool kids picking on the nerd. In school, which ones usually be the ones that succeed? Is it the nerd or is it the cool kid?
I want to see the nerd succeed, man.
The nerd usually succeeds, like in life.
Yeah, true.
But it is what it is, man. But it is what it is, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it go for now. But it's gonna be a good fight. I can't wait. Thanks for taking my call, man. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll listen.
Yeah, hey, man, I know exactly who you are, too, bro. I see you in the comments sometime, man. Hey, appreciate your call. Much love, peace, and blessings to you and your family, man. And, all praises, bro.
Hey, bro, thank you, man. All praises to the Most High. Thank you for taking my call. Have a good night.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, we got some people up in the chat today. What's going on? Hey, y'all smash the like button if y'all just getting in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Smash the like button, help your boy out. We got Sam D up in the building. Sam D, you ain't got a wrench yet, man? Hold on, wait a minute. I got a couple people that have been showing me love and respect, and I ain't been showing that back. So y'all forgive me. Let me wrench up some of the family real quick. Y'all got to earn them wrenches though, man. Some of y'all might get them snatched. But he says I root for all the black fighters, but in this case, man down, Porter going to sleep. Hey, I respect that, right, Hook? I respect that. He says nothing wrong with wanting your favorite black boxer to win. I see it no different than picking Kobe Bryant over Michael Jordan. Okay, I got you. All right, I think I know who this is. 832. Talk to me.
First of all, Errol Spence not a black fighter.
What happened?
We can't go for. Is Errol Spence not a black fighter? First of all, this is De Niro. You already know.
He's a brother. I won't call him black, because his skin is brown. But go ahead. I'm listening.
Man, that's so racist of you. You sound like that other dude that just called you, man. The black fighters don't support Porter. That's just what happened to the pro-black. What? Does he? That's somebody who don't know how to talk about race at the right time. He probably looking in the mirror with his "Make America Great" hat on, talking about what black people don't know how to do.
This man got my stomach hurting.
I had to walk outside, man. I don't know. Just stick to boxing talk, bro. Stick to boxing talk, first of all. Second of all, Mike, I got to get on you for a second, man. It ain't our fault that Shawn Porter ain't got no fans. Don't get mad about that. That man chose the side. That man chose the side when him, Keith Thurman, and Danny Garcia was doing that little triangle deal where they was all wanting to fight each other. And that right there pissed off so many people. It made other people like Spence. It made people start rooting for Spence, man. So
hey, De Niro.
He did it to himself.
Hey, De Niro. See, this is the thing. See, we got to be good listeners, Mr. De Niro. When have you heard me have a problem with anybody rooting for Errol Spence, Mr. De Niro? I have yet to have a problem with it, bro. I love Errol Spence Jr. That's my boy.
No, what I'm He trying to make us feel sorry that Shawn Porter ain't got no fans, though, bro. I mean, we gonna give you some tissue after the fight.
It's not necessarily that he don't have fans. I'm not talking about lack of fans. I'm talking about the addition of all the hate. That's what I'm talking about. If you don't like him, don't say shit about him.
It come with the business. It come with the business.
Right.
It's part of the sport. The fans don't choose a side. They gonna stick with it, right? You said it yourself. Mayweather, when he was talking that trash, nobody had say nothing because everybody knew you don't bet it. You don't really bet against Mayweather. Your boy Wilder just threatened to kill somebody in the ring. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't nobody holding it against him. So don't hold it against, the Spence fans for talking trash about points. It's just part of the business. We ride with who we ride with. They ain't talking that black on black, pro-black stuff with Wilder was wanting to fight Joshua and calling that man all kinds of names. It goes with the sport.
Hey, hold up right quick, Mr. De Niro. Hold up. Y'all gotta listen to Tex Rock in the comment section. He says, get a mic, been rocking with Spence. Why dudes acting like he don't like him? Hey, man, Tex Rock, you know what you talking about, man.
I know you've been rocking with Spence, bro. I'm just trying to win you.
I rocks with Errol Spence the long way, fam. The long way. Y'all missing the point.
I know it. I wish I'd have got to meet you at that fight in Dallas, Yeah, man. Because your boy was there on the floor.
Hey man, why we got moderators clapping each other? What's going on?
What? I can't see nothing while I'm on the phone. I got 18.
Nah, man, we can't have that wrench on wrench crime like that. We can't have all that up in here, bro. Yeah, we can't. We can't have a wrench on wrench crime. What's going on? Why is Yahshua the Unifier getting timed out? What's going on with that?
Who get timed out? I got timed out.
Nah, you good, man. I'm just managing the comment section. We got guys out here clapping brothers out here for no reason. I don't understand it. But yeah, man.
It's fight week, man.
Everybody test up.
Everybody out there play.
No, but hey, real quick, let me get back to the Porter thing real quick. Then we're gonna try and get on a little bit further. But my thing is this, man. Right? Like I said, bro. Shawn Porter can have no fans. It's all his fault. I don't care. I'm not Shawn Porter. I'm not his. I'm not Shawn Porter's father. I'm not. We know who that is. But the point that I'm making is I don't really care if you don't like the man. The only problem, De Niro, listen. The only problem I have, right, is when people come on my channel to attack me because I'm supporting boxing. That's the problem I'm having, bro.
Yeah, man. Nah, it's all good. Mike, ain't nobody attacking.
Get a mic said Shawn Porter got a chance. He's a Shawn Porter booty boy. He's a booty boy. I'm like, yo, calm down, bro. That shit ain't that serious.
Nah, man, he did it now. Shawn Porter did it too. He was part of that little tribe, that little triangle of Gus that only wanted to fight each other and talking about he needed more experience when he was knocking out everybody that day. That's not.
Where was all this Danny Garcia hate during his last fight?
We don't like Danny either. I don't watch Danny fight.
Yeah, but I ain't see this much hate from the brothers. The brothers ain't say, hey, Danny Garcia suck. I'm not watching his fights. Hey, brothers was doing post-fight videos. Brothers in the comment, hey, Danny Garcia got a knockout.
And I'm going to go out and I'm going to say it and I'm going to approve this message. And I feel the same way about Canelo. I don't like Canelo. I don't even support Canelo. That's a whole nother subject, and we can go live and talk about that another time.
Hey, man. Hey, I appreciate you for calling in. Mr. De Niro, you always been showing love. Win, lose, or draw. Whether you disagree, agree. You appreciate it on Gym Boxing, man. Much love to you, bro.
That's what's up, man. If I don't talk to y'all no more, man, hey, it was a good time. If you fight, bro, eat some edibles while you out there.
Oh, shit, my bad. Oh, is that a new caller, huh? 337? You in there yet?
What's up, family? What's up?
Who we got calling to me today? I gotta save y'all numbers, man. Who calling today?
This is Dead Game Boxing from Louisiana.
Dead Game Boxing from Louisiana. Welcome to Gym Boxing. Appreciate you for coming through. Go ahead and speak your case, man.
I tell you what, man. This fight, man, I can imagine how the Crawford fight is gonna be, how this fight is gonna be. But I was always an Errol Spence fan. I'm a Shawn Porter fan. I want to see a good fight. But if Errol Spence dominates Shawn Porter, he's locked and loaded my number one. But I don't see it happening, bro. I don't see it happen. I don't see him dominating Shawn Porter. For a few reasons, man. I think the experience. I think Shawn Porter feeling it right now, man. His vibe. I'm loving his vibe. And yeah, man. I might aggravate a few people with this next question I'm gonna ask you. Is if Shawn Porter wins, I think the new narrative should be, is Kenny Porter Trainer of the Year? I know, huh?
Hey, man.
Think about it.
You gonna piss some people off with that one.
Hey, bro. Hey, that's the new narrative, dog. If Shawn Porter wins, I'm nominating Kenny Porter Trainer of the Year. Straight up.
Oh man, hey, you know we're gonna have to push that if he get the win. I'm gonna push that.
There's the narrative, brother. That is the narrative.
Let me write that down.
I like Earl. You know what I'm saying? I'm just loving these fathers with their sons, man. It's so beautiful, man. And you know, and they both have their dads and their corners, man. I would love to see Kenny Trainer of the Year, man. It was, man, bro. It would be live.
Yeah, I just want to see the look on these brothers' faces if Shawn Porter can pull off the upset. I don't know for sure that he can do it. I don't think so right now at this point. Like, I just see Errol Spence just being, you know, he looks locked in and ready, man. I don't know if Porter can pull it off, but it's a big if. I said Errol Spence. I'm not too sure if Shawn Porter can upset him. But if Shawn Porter comes up with the upset, I just got to see the look on his brother's face.
Hey, bro, I will be one of the brothers with a long face, too. But I like them both. I would love to see Errol Spence undefeated against Terrence Crawford. I would love to see that. I would love to see Earl against Manny and pass the torch. But boxing, man, especially this year, bro, we've had some weird things go on this year, bro. Weird things in boxing, bro. But I'm going to ask you this question. Legitimate wins, who have Earl beat?
Legitimate wins. Like, when you say legitimate wins.
All of them are legitimate, but I mean, what wins a given, do you think, or let me say this, when Deontay Wilder fought Ortiz, he learned something. When Canelo fought Floyd, he learned something.
So you mean like elite wins?
Yeah, you know, like when Shawn fought Mikey Garcia.
You mean Errol?
Garcia.
Oh, Danny Garcia.
No, I'm talking about Shawn. When Shawn fought the Puerto Rican, Garcia.
Yeah, Danny Garcia, yep.
Danny Garcia. He fought, you know what I'm saying, one time. He fought some guys that he fought, you see the Brook fight, when Brook caught Shawn Porter, Brook was at his peak. When Brook went up in weight, got banged up by Gennady, he was a different fighter when Earl got him, man. And then, if you look at it, Earl didn't knock him out. He really took a knee. We got to remember that, too. Brook took a knee. Ocampo, man, I really think I could put hands on Ocampo. For real. I mean, look at my boy, his other fight, Lamont. Lamont was washed up. Lamont might not, I don't know, Lamont was done. Then Mikey Garcia, I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, you got a point.
Little Bundu, 40 years old. I mean, talk to me, bro.
All right, my thing is this. Errol Spence Jr., to me, has obviously one elite level win. I don't want to take nothing away from Errol Spence Jr. and the fact with Kell Brook. To me, Kell Brook at that time was a top dog welterweight for sure. Okay, everybody else was pretty much good quality step up type fights where he can show. It wasn't necessarily showcase fights; they were good quality wins. But going into the fights, I think a lot of fans knew exactly who was going to win the fight. Kell Brook was the only one where it was like, I'm not too sure, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But even in that fight, I thought Kell Brook, he had some success in that fight. And we just don't know what would have happened if, he had not, come off of a TKO loss. He moved up in weight. So that's always going to be an asterisk. So my thing is, if he can beat Shawn Porter, which I believe to be an elite welterweight, that would automatically, to me, make Errol Spence Jr. proven. I think this fight will make him proven.
Automatically. I agree. Automatically. And if he lose this fight, this is what it is, bro. Styles make fights. You got Danny, you got Pacquiao, you got Crawford, you got Spence, you got Paul, you got all these guys at 147, bro. It's beautiful, bro. It's beautiful. And I mean, I'm going to tell you like this. Danny Garcia with Styles, man. Danny Garcia with the right matchup, I'll put Danny. I mean, I would like to see Danny and Crawford. I really would. A matchup, that would be a matchup. You see, that would be a matchup they like to do.
Yeah, you're right about that, man. You're right about that. Yeah, I agree with you, man.
When Crawford get mad, he gonna bang, and there's nobody with the left hook like that. I'ma just be real with it. When that thing come out, it's nasty.
Yeah, hey, you got a point, man. I don't want to cut you off or nothing like that, but I just want to make sure we don't go too long. I'm pretty sure other people want to call. I want to be fair, but you made some very good quality points. And I appreciate your call, man.
For sure, man. Dead Game Boxing, man. I'm going to be in the chat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Much love, peace, and blessings to you, brother. Yeah, so, he made some pretty valid points on that one. Let me, if anybody got anything to say about that, yeah, there we go right there. 234. Where you from? What's your name?
What is good? This is Renee Box Young coming from Mexico. What's good, Jay?
Hey, man. Appreciate you for coming back through, Renee Box Young, man. Much love, peace, and blessings. Make sure you smash that like button. But anyway, go ahead and do your thing, bro.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Hey, I see you, Curtis Anderson. What is good, brother? I see him in the chat also, Curtis Anderson. Hey, shout to the whole chat. Yeah, let me say something real fast. Look at this. I just detected something when I was watching some interviews of Shawn Porter. You know what? I think Spence is in Shawn Porter's head, man. I think Spence beat the mental game already, and we all know that boxing is around 90% mental, 10% physical, right? As it's said in the boxing game. And the thing here is that I have seen, because I think it's on another channel I saw it earlier today, where Shawn Porter was getting interviewed. And he a couple times, he mentioned him getting disrespected. It was a reporter who asked him something like, hey, we have seen you fight 3 styles so far. We've seen you box when you fought Lugas and Garcia, Danny Garcia, and before that, you're known as being a rugged fighter, this and that, and then you also, and some kind of other style that the reporter mentioned, and then Porter said, oh, you just mentioned 3, you just disrespected me, and then almost in the same sentence, Shawn Porter felt like something of disrespect, being disrespected again. So I personally think he's getting kind of like touchy. he's touchy right now. He's sensitive. And the thing here, if you go back to the face-to-face, you know, I think it's called face-off or something on PBC, right? When they're face-to-face and there's a reporter in between them and they're talking back and forth. Porter, I think he just gets I think he's getting a flinch. I think Spence is in his head, man. He's in his head because Porter knows that everyone, boxing fans, real boxing fans, you know, the word is that he's the underdog, man, and he knows that he's under par. And I just think I just see Spence in his head already, and I kind of see this is what's going to happen. I thought, I called you last time, or a few days last week, I think. I talked about, I think that Porter's going to, you know, bring a lot of boxing skills into the game. But now I think he's just going to, like he usually does, throw it out the window. And let's just hope that Spence doesn't get cut like Tyson Fury did, man. And let's just hope that, you know, there's a clean fight. But I just see Porter going to go wild. He's going to go wild. And you know, when you analyze Spence's body language, he's not phased. He knows what he's come. He knows what he's going to come to do. And I just think Spence is going to really take him out, man. I mean, I just want to say that. Thank you so much, Jam, and I'm going to be out. Peace, man.
Hey, Renee. Yes, sir. Renee Box Young. Appreciate your call, man. Much love to you, brother. Yeah, so the brother Renee Box Young, I agree with the majority of what he said. I think Errol Spence Jr. he's not phased. I think he believes in himself. He's extremely confident. I think when it comes down to Errol Spence being in Shawn Porter's head, okay, I think the main thing with that is that this is the way I feel about it. Before we get another caller, because I think we will. I personally feel like Shawn Porter believes in himself just like Errol Spence believes in himself. But the only thing is, I think Shawn Porter wants to prove it more. I think all of the naysayers and the betting odds, I think all of that stuff is really like, it's like a small flame in the inside. Just like Renee Box Young said, that he's really going to just throw the whole plan out the window and just try to go get Spence. Because he wants Spence so bad because he knows what everybody is saying. He sees the comment sections. You know what I'm saying? He hears all the people saying that he don't have a chance. Like, he sees these things. So he's like, and another thing too, because you have a lot of people that say Shawn Porter, not a lot, but some people, I hear it sometimes, that Shawn Porter is weak-minded or Errol Spence is like bothering him and he's getting out of character. Okay, I don't think a guy that was a hell of a football player, right? A hell of a good boxing amateur career background. He's a pretty decent elite level welterweight at the professional level. I don't think a guy like that can be very weak-minded. Like, I don't see that when I see Shawn Porter. .305.
Get a mic. What's going on, big boy?
Who we got?
This Ernest Jones again.
Ernest Jones, what's up, man? Go ahead and speak your piece. I think I seen you in the comment section, bro. Go ahead, do your thing.
Yeah, I work at night. I'm at work, but I just gotta address one situation real quick. Let me go ahead and put this to bed about Kell Brooks and all this and all that.
Go ahead, bro.
Let's go back to the Triple G fight.
Uh-huh.
The Triple G fight, it wasn't like he went 12, 11, 10 rounds and took straight punishment. We talking about an eye. Okay, he broke his eye socket. But the first 4 or 5 rounds, most would say Kell Brooks was winning that fight too. I mean, I don't know how you feel about it.
No, he definitely was.
Okay, so let's get past that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, he got his eye socket broke. He didn't go down the whole fight off of punch. The corner stopped the fight so he wouldn't take too much punishment because pretty much he wasn't really losing anything from the fight. He went up 2 weight classes. He tried to be great. It didn't work out. And so let's go to the fight with him and Spence. I'm a big Spence fan, but I'll be the first one to tell you, had the fight ended in 6 rounds, or how the fight was going in 6 rounds, Kell Brooks was clearly winning the fight, maybe by a round or 2, depending on how anybody feels about the fight.
Uh-huh.
So if the fight, I mean, Spence broke the man down. It wasn't because Kell Brooks got his eye socket broke from Triple G. It was what Spence was doing to Kell Brooks. So for people to say, oh, Kell Brooks was washed up or he just got beat up or whatever, if y'all want to feel like that because he came down from 160 to 147, I would respect that a lot more than saying what happened with the Triple G fight was the reason why Spence did what he did.
Right,
That's
right.
all I pretty much got to say.
Hey, hold on. Before you go, I want to let you know, like, for the most part, bro, I completely agree with you. And I think I was listening to another channel today, I think Showbiz, and he said something at the end of the video to me that I think is that makes a lot of sense when it comes down to boxing fans, is that I think 9 times out of 10 when boxing fans debate about certain topics, a lot of times both fans are right. There's just it's so many different aspects that you can look at that sometimes, you know, you may feel like your point is right and his is wrong, but a lot of times we both making sense. But what I'm saying is, when you talk about Kell Brook, Errol Spence Jr. he deserves all the credit for pushing forward and stepping on the gas and really hurting Kell Brook. He deserves that respect. The only thing I'm saying is that when it comes down to when you talk about his resume, like, there's gonna be that asterisk there whether we want it there or not. You know what I'm saying? It's not a matter of trying to discredit him or take it away from him. It's just like, these are things that we can't ignore because we knew these things happen. You know what I'm saying? Kell Brook, let's just say, for instance, he didn't have any eye issues. Do you think he would have took a knee?
Yeah, no, I don't. Or against Spence, no, I don't think so. I don't think he would have took a knee.
So this
I
is.
think he would have. Go ahead.
But I was saying, see, this is the thing. When we talk about the injury, we're not basically taking it away from Errol Spence. We just basically saying that had there not been an eye injury, you know, because that's something very serious, we just never know how that fight could have ended.
But that was a different eye. That's what I'm saying.
Right,
the eye
but
that Triple G messed up wasn't no same eye that Spence messed up.
I know, but this is the thing. It's more so, it could be more so psychological and mental, more so than it is just physical. Because, like, I know if I got punched in one eye and I almost lost it, if I feel something happen to the other eye, I'm more likely to say, you know what, F all this, bro. I'm not about to lose my eyesight off this boxing shit. Like, I already got money, I'm rich. You know what I'm saying? So it's like one of those things where it's like, damn, I'm losing my eyes, bro. Like, forget this stuff. So I think that's why people say there's an asterisk there. It's not like, hey, Spence didn't do it, because Spence broke the eye. Like, we get that.
He broke the eye. He stepped on the gas.
Exactly.
Coming there all like washed up. You know what was washed up? Amir Khan was washed up when he fought Terrence Crawford.
Absolutely.
And I got the utmost respect for Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford is a great fighter.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he washed up with Amir Khan.
Right.
I think he would beat Amir Khan on his best day. To me, I think Terrence Crawford would have beat Amir Khan on his best day. That's just how I feel.
Me too.
But the fact is, I mean, the man was you know, he was washed up.
Right.
He was washed up. But I just get tired of, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I'm at work and I don't want to host the phone. I don't want to tell you line up, but I just get tired of people discrediting when you talk Kell Brook. I get so tired of it.
You hear it so much, right?
Kell Brook was winning the fight. You know what I'm saying? He was winning the fight. Spence just going in and just wash him up. He got hit in the eye one time and took a knee. Spence had to work for that. Get a man his credit, period.
Nah, I agree with you, bro. You right. Hey, I appreciate your call, bro. Much love, peace, and respect. You always show love to the channel, so I got respect for you, bro.
All day, man. Gonna keep showing love. It's all good, hey, boy. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Peace. Shawn didn't fracture his eye socket, so give him credit for having the power to do that. $602, talk to me. What's your name? Where you from?
What's good, my man Jim? It's your boy South Phoenix Rising, brother.
Yes, sir. Come on in.
Yes, sir. So, man, let's go ahead and kind of get into it a little bit. We got to circle back to, we're going to talk about your whole triangle theory. Because here's the deal. There's no way to put an asterisk by Kell Brook having an eye issue when he fought Errol Spence. Like I say, okay, let's backtrack and look at some of the guys that Shawn Porter fought. Shawn Porter stopped Paulie Malignaggi, who had been, Paulie was washed. He had been knocked out a couple times, put that down. Berto was washed. He was knocked out by Victor. You see the game we can play when we start doing that? Like the Berto that Porter beat was not the Berto that got beat by Berto Ortiz. You see what I'm saying? That Berto, let's be real, if you watch any of his fights, He gets rocked, he gets hurt, he got hurt quite a bit. He gets hurt just about in every fight. A lot of times he's coming off the canvas to make adjustments to either get back in the fight or win the fight. So when people say, well, okay, well, Earl, he beat Kell Brook because, Kell Brook had the eye socket. No, man, first of all, Earl broke one of his ribs. He fractured his other eye socket. From my understanding, he actually fractured his jaw, too. And Kell was a live dog. And let me digress as well. All y'all people talking that shit about Errol Spence and Kell Brook. Why would Kell Brook beat Shawn Porter? Did Shawn Porter not take his ass again when he go fight Kell Brook and get himself out? Kell Brook came to the States, took that man belt, and Shawn Porter never went to go try to retrieve it. So, when people start making these comments about this suspect, he fought Kell Brook. Shawn didn't try to hop his ass back over there and go fight Kell Brook. So, you can't have it both ways.
Hey, I think, Sophie, I think when I say asterisk by it, I don't mean that I'm holding it against them. I'm saying there's a lot of people out there that they believe that. They say that kind of stuff all the time. So the asterisk is still there whether I want it to be or not. You know what I'm saying? That's basically the point that I'm making. I hear the argument all day long.
I hear what you're saying. Like I say, man, I get what you're saying, but like I say, it's just, in one of your other calls, I think you was listening to Daryl, man, he kind of made the point. It's kind of like everybody wants to defend Shawn because I don't know, I guess they feel like you said, well, let me digress. I'm going to tell you, like I said the last few times I called the show, look, man, I'm a fan of boxing. Am I an Earl Spence fan? Yeah. Do I talk a lot of stuff about Porter? Absolutely. Am I a Porter fan? Yeah, man. I like them both. I've watched every freaking fight of both of their careers. So I can't say that I'm a fan of Errol Spence and not a fan of Shawn Porter. I watched every freaking fight that Shawn Porter had. When he lost to Kell Brook, I was there. But having said that, it's just that when you look at it from, like you said, analytical standpoint, I honestly think we've already discussed that Spence is going to win that fight. But going back to Shawn Porter does a lot of cornball ass shit that really makes people talk about it. When he's 22, he's talking seriously. He's talking about like trying to make things done. Don't even get started. Oh, he can't do what I do. I got this job. Like, he can't get this job. Because people don't, and he does a lot of shit that makes me ultimately, look, man, I'm a professional. I made very good money to be able to take care of my family. As a black man, actually, was able to progress from the streets and actually make it in life. A man like that high side and trying to going up another black man, that pisses me off. I'm sorry, it pisses me off. Because I'm like, look, man, whether you got a southern draw or you from Cleveland or you from LA, it don't matter. As long as you're going out there trying to get yours, you support that. You should never try to talk about another black man's intellect to the public. I just think that's garbage. But anyway, back to Shawn. Look, man, I agree with you that he wore in that last, the last thing that they did, it was pretty legit, man. I actually liked the orange button. Wow. That's the best dude that ever won. But having said all that, man, he's finna get stopped. So, I don't want to hear no more than triangle theory. Everybody's trying to shit on Errol Spence's resume. It looks like they're trying to find ways to pick holes in this man's game. But candidly, look, you can't say that Shawn's resume is all that great in terms of, I'm not saying the quality opposition, but when you step up, you got to win. You can make an argument. If you look at his top 5 opponents, that he freaking lost every fight. You can make an argument he lost to Uga. You can make an argument he lost to Danny Garcia. He definitely lost to Keith Thurman, in my opinion, and he lost to Brooks. So, like I said, I don't know. To me, resumes are only worth something when you actually accomplish something, which means you got to get that done. Fight somebody, that's a bad experience, but you have good experience and bad experience, right? That doesn't necessarily mean you fault somebody that came out of there a better person. And you also been through the wars. I think some of that experience actually might have taken something away from him, while he did box a lot more and not try to slug it out, man. So, like I said, I ain't going to try to keep your ear off, but it takes a little bit. I think Shawn is a cornball for real. And I'm stop them. But at the end of the day, when it's over with, whenever Shawn fights, Mike Garden, whoever, hey, bro, I'm a Porter fan. I'm a supporter too.
Hey, I got a question for you too. Hey, you said you was a professional. Hey, did you ever coach at all, any?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah, you sound like a coach, man.
Absolutely, man. I coach track.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, I appreciate.
Hey, no doubt, man. I always support the channel. Hey, man, be safe out there when you go to LA, man, and the definitely try to get early. You know about that traffic. Much love to you and the family. And again, I keep support. Hey, are you going to do a live stream or anything after the fight, or how does that work?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be right there, ready to eat crow. Whatever my pick ends up being, I'm gonna make my final pick Thursday. I'm gonna be right there, ready to eat some crow or celebrate. It is what it is, man. But appreciate you, bro.
And vice versa for you, well, if I'm wrong, y'all, you saw me something good too. Or I call you back, you saw great too. It's all love.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, man, y'all do it.
Yeah, man. Who else we got calling in? I know we got some more callers that want to come in, call in, speak their piece, man. The number's on the screen right there. It's blinking right now. Let me get up in this comment section here, man. Yeah, he said Shawn Porter's a cornball. Hey, man. Yeah, so I mean, you know, when it comes down to the whole Errol Spence Jr. being ducked situation, we know it. We know Errol Spence being ducked. We know it. He got ducked by the pretty much whole welterweight division. You know, so I understand that from that standpoint as well, man. Errol Spence definitely got ducked. My only question to everybody is Errol Spence Jr. the only person that get ducked? Is he the only person that get ducked? Because it seems like if I didn't know anything about boxing, I would have thought he's the first person in history to get ducked. You know? That's the sport of boxing. That's the politics, you know? Risk versus reward. And obviously we know Errol Spence is one big risk. I mean, he's a hell of a fighter. A lot of people are like, hey, man, if I'm not about to get paid, you know, I'm not about to keep tearing my resume up and keep taking L's if these dudes, you know, if I'm not going to get paid right for the challenge, you know what I'm saying? Because I tell you one thing, boxing fans, boy, if you lose, boy, they'll throw you in the trash quick. Boxing fans will throw you away ASAP. He got a loss? What? Man, this dude is trash. Get him up out of there. Muhammad Ali, what? He lost? Muhammad Ali is trash, bro. Oh, man. So, anyways, man. He says, Jim, I don't take nothing away Shawn credit for Berto because people tend to forget that he knocked Ortiz out in the rematch. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. Kell Brook told Shawn Porter, give me my ball back, punk. Damn. He says, Jim, that's true because GGG had a period where he got ducked for a long time. Yeah, he did. It's so much ducking. I mean, like the whole sport of boxing to me, there's so much ducking going on. And it's just, it's like the undertone or the under situation of ducking is financial. Like, let's say boxing was a league, you know, similar to the UFC where, you know, these boxers kind of had to fight the next up guy. They had to fight the next up guy, and you wouldn't see this much ducking, but it's because of the way the sport of boxing is so spread out. And like I said before, man, a lot of times, bro, the boxing fans are all right when they argue. Like, you don't understand. I see so much arguments in the comment section where, you know, you see guys going back and forth and they both making points. But it's just because one guy might lean towards a certain point more so than the other point. It's just too many angles you can look at stuff from. So, but, you know, there's a lot. That's the way the sport of boxing is going right now, man. It's prize fighting. It's how can I fight and make the most money possible and still keep my, you know, keep everything intact, keep my bank account intact, keep my brain intact. And that's just kind of the way the sport has been going so far. You know, it's been going in that direction, man. And it's look at Gary Russell Jr., what he had to do to even be considered, to even be in the same sentence with Leo Santa Cruz. He had to pull up on a man dad just to get a fight. Why? Because Leo Santa Cruz feel like, you know what? I don't necessarily know how much I'm going to get paid to fight this guy. He probably got the fastest hands in the sport of boxing. I don't know what I'm about to get paid. I'm not probably getting paid. If I fight this guy over here, some guy named, you know, Hernandez or Lopez, he might get paid double and still, and you know what I'm saying, and still win the fight. So I don't know, man. That's just the way the sport of boxing goes. I know Errol Spence is not the first guy to get ducked. It happens all the time. But you just hear it more in comment sections of guys that, that have many fans. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. I'm going to take a few more calls, maybe one or two, man. I'm going to get up out of here. 561-935-5186. Call on in. Speak your piece. I know there's somebody right now that's like, damn, they got their phone like, I want to call, but there's too many people in the chat, man. I'm kind of nervous. Nah, just call, bro. We right here. We good. Yeah, man. It's fight week, for crying out loud. It's fight week. I can't wait, man. I'm hyped. Nah, but did y'all see the, Jacob Jennings, what's going on? I see you in there, fam. Did y'all see the PBC, what is it, Inside, Fight Camp or some shit like that? Did y'all see the Fight Camp? I'm talking about, bro, that shit was funny as hell, bro, how Kenny Porter was in that bit going hard on Shawn, bro. And I don't know if he was, like, putting on for the camera or what, but, bro, he was digging into Shawn on that thing, man. He's in that thing like, hey, he's over there like, hey, Shawn, watch what Shawn, I told Shawn to do this, watch what he do. He's like, look at that. He didn't do what I told him to do. And then he steps under the ring, and you can just feel like Shawn Porter was finna get a whooping, bro. That shit was so funny, bro. He was like, Shawn, you're not doing what I'm telling you to do. You're doing this, and you're not doing that. And I'm just like, oh, you ever see like somebody get in trouble by their parents when they're a kid? They get in trouble, and you like, they getting yelled at so bad that you kind of like nervous a little bit, like, oh shit, he's probably about to get tore up. Bro, it's that same feeling, bro, when a parent yelling at their kid, bro, and you right there, like you over your friend's house or something, and his mom just starts snapping on him or some shit, and you like, oh shit, am I next? Oh man, he was like, do you understand what I'm saying, Shawn? Do you understand what I'm saying? And Shawn was like, yeah. He was like, no, you don't. I was like, oh shit, bro, he roasted his ass. Bro, he was ripping into Shawn Porter, man. Yeah, Dead Game Boxer says, but a father can push a son like no one else. That's a good thing. Yeah, man. I think, you know what? I feel like if Kenny Porter wasn't in Shawn Porter's corner, this would, to me, would be so much more easier of a fight to pick. But let me look at, if I don't get no other calls, let me look at some of the professionals. And we got a call. So we'll get into some of the professionals. Oh, he hung up. A lot of professional boxers, I don't know if y'all seen this thing on BoxingScene.com, but let's look at what everybody predicted in this fight so far. All right, Manny Pacquiao is predicting Errol Spence Jr. to win in a 12-round decision, right? Deontay Wilder, Errol Spence UD, 12 rounds. Andy Ruiz Jr., for obvious reasons, is going for, or he's picking Shawn Porter to win a split decision win in 12 rounds. Gary Russell Jr. is also picking Shawn Porter to win split decision. Hall of Famer Tommy Hearns is picking Errol Spence Jr. majority decision, 12 rounds. Abner Mares, former 3-division world champion, now Shawn Porter's stablemate on the Inside PBC boxing show. He's picking Shawn Porter, split decision, 12 rounds, for obvious reasons, right? Mikey Garcia is picking Errol Spence Jr. to win in the 12-round decision for obvious reasons. Once again, they would tear Mikey Garcia's ass up if he pick against Errol Spence, man. Danny Garcia's father, trainer Angel Garcia, is picking Shawn Porter. That's crazy. 12-round decision. I don't know if that has anything to do with the fight with his son. Maybe he's had grown some sort of respect for Shawn or what, but he says Shawn Porter is going to come out applying pressure like he always does, and I've never seen Errol Spence deal with pressure like that. He'll get in this one. Spence is used to backing people up and knocking them out. J-Rock Julian Williams is picking Errol Spence to win in the 12th round decision. Didn't Errol Spence Jr. beat J-Rock in the amateurs? Yeah, I think Errol Spence beat him in the Amis. Your Dennis Ugas, who just came off a very, very close loss versus Shawn Porter, is actually picking Shawn Porter. That's surprising to me, right? Y'all smash the like button if y'all just getting in the stream. I'm just reading through some of these picks. I can take a few more callers. 561-935-5186. Tell me who you picking in this fight. Robert the Ghost Guerrero, former 3-time world champion, is picking Shawn Porter. It's funny to me how a lot of professional boxers are picking Shawn Porter. It's crazy to me, but maybe that might have something to do with it. A lot of people that's been in the ring that knows what's going on, they have a different opinion. (484). What's your name? Where you calling from?
Get him, Mike. This is Mike from Philly.
This is who?
Mike Philly.
Mike from Philly?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's going on, man? Appreciate your call. What's going on? Talk to me.
Man, put it like this. I think your boy is going to sleep. For the body shot.
Hey, which one of my boys is going to sleep?
Porter.
Okay. So my boy Shawn Porter, not my boy Errol Spence. All right, I got you. Go ahead.
No, not at all. But at the same time, I never seen anybody do any major damage to Errol Spence's body either. How would he respond to it as well under pressure on the body punches? That's going to be very entertaining.
Yeah, it will. You know what? That's a good point. I didn't think of that. Go ahead. I'm listening to you, brother.
And see, when you say there's an asterisk on that Kel fight, if you say that, there should be an asterisk on Floyd when he fought Pacquiao, because Pacquiao got knocked clear the fuck out.
Oh, you said the Marquez fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Floyd have an asterisk on fighting Pacquiao and he won?
Oh, you talking about Floyd Mayweather? He should have an asterisk next to the Pacquiao win?
Yeah, think about it. If also people say that because Kell Brock was kind of hurt, which he never got beat. He got his eyes jacked up. No body punch, no body pressure. He didn't get knocked out. He got stopped. But Pacquiao clearly got knocked out. He was nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to say that, I mean, you can say he got an asterisk. I'm fine with it. You ain't got no argument for me.
You got to think about it. Pacquiao was sweet. He had a good night. He woke up feeling like he had something all night long. But I tell you one thing. I think Errol's coming in here, and I think he's going to try his best to punish that young fella. I like both of them. I keep it real. I watched both of their fights. They're both entertaining. I've seen both of them live. But if I put my money, I got to put my money on Errol.
Hey, that's a good pick. He's definitely the favorite for sure.
And I think Errol, as long as Errol keep that jab out there and make Shawn go to the left, he's going to hurt him.
Yeah.
Now, what's going to happen if you start throwing low blows, Shawn Porter get nervous, start looking below the belt, doing some real nasty stuff, putting his hand under the chin. I would love to see what Errol will get to him after that. Yeah,
you got a point. Because Errol Spence, he goes to the body well. It may be a little bit tough on Shawn Porter because of how low he gets. So that's going to be interesting to see how much body punches Spence is going to land. Because Porter always going super low, trying to weave up under jabs. But if he can land to the body, I imagine, he can start to break Porter down at some point. But I think that jab is going to be key for Errol Spence.
Yeah, it might not even be the body shot because if I was Shawn, best thing to do, stay low.
Yeah.
Make a taller guy come down. Make him uncomfortable. Make him lose his balance. You know what I mean? Stay low where you can go legally. And make Errol
him down with that punches.
Right.
Because you gotta think about it. That's the reason made Mike Tyson so good. He fought a lot of the guys because he was fit. And make them guys tell him come underneath, come down, and Mike would just take to him.
Yeah, I think the last piece of my film study that I'm doing on this fight, because I've been pretty much studying this fight pretty much every day. The last piece of my film study that I was even talking about in the last live stream was like, I'm just trying to figure out, like I was watching the Brook fight earlier today, and in the first few rounds when Kell Brook was coming at Errol Spence, I think he tried to throw like a 3-piece combination. And I was looking at how Errol Spence reacts to when people is coming at him. And that right there is the one thing that makes me just a little bit reluctant to just hands down give it to Errol. Because I'm ready to give it to Errol right away, but it's just like I got to get a little more confident with how he deals under pressure when somebody's coming at him like that. And if Shawn Porter and Kenny Porter decide to draw up that kind of plan, then, now we got ourselves a fight. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, you know what? I kind of agree with you on that, and I kind of disagree.
Uh-huh.
Because you got to look, it took 9 months off, so he didn't have a fight. So he was totally upset. He was totally out of rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Now, he pretty much had a fight 6 months ago, and he's still been training like,
Right. He's been more active.
So, yeah, he's been more active. So you think about it, it's like a basketball player. You Jordan, I don't care how good you are. If you stay off the court for 9 months, and it's time to go in, you might not have that same rhythm right away.
All right, I got a question for you on that one.
Sure.
All right, so let's say, for instance, right, he was he was a little bit out of whack because he was, out for a while. Like, is there any other fight besides the Kell Brook fight? Because Kell Brook he didn't fight like Shawn Porter does. But is there any other fight that we can basically say that Errol Spence had to deal with somebody coming at him with those kind of combinations? Have you seen that yet to be able to know for sure that that was the only reason?
Well, to tell you the truth, Errol have admitted quite a few times that his bar partners do more damage to him than the guys that actually fight.
Uh-huh.
So, not saying that's true. I'm only saying, repeatedly not heard. Now, if you have a couple young guys that come in and doing a whole lot more damage than what Shawn has done, he's already prepared for it. And at the same time, can Shawn actually take a left hook? Can Shawn constantly take body shots? Can Shawn, every time he comes in, that jab hit and Earl step away and not allow him to get close up on him?
Mm-hmm.
Earl footwork. Keep Darby, decent movement. Eddie Garcia, straightforward. All those guys, they hit hard. Okay, sure. But none of them throw as many punches as Earl. None of them have consistent footwork as Earl. None of them have that type of defense as Earl.
Now, one more question.
Go ahead.
I got one more question for you before we get up out of here, because I'm about to get up out of here in a little bit too. Who would you say would have the more tested chin between Errol Spence and Shawn? Who do you think took more shots on the chin? It kind of showed it was more proven so far.
I have to go with Shawn. Kell Brook hit him with a nice one. Made him kind of leap up. Didn't make him buckle, but you know he got hit. He got hit about, I think, 3-4 guys I've seen in his career since I've been watching from 15-0.
Uh-huh.
That 40 times. But I think we might have had people underrated. What's the white boy name? For the Russians who got the film.
You talking about that who fought? Errol Spence?
No, yeah. The one who fought Pacquiao got demolished.
Oh, you talking about Chris Algieri?
To me, I think Chris Algieri is definitely one of the top 20 welterweights.
Right. But see, in that fight with Chris Algieri, Chris Algieri was never really on an attack in that fight. So Errol Spence was never really in any danger. He was more of trying to outbox Errol Spence. He had his guard up, moving around, trying to show he could box. Errol Spence pretty much had his pickings with Chris Algieri. So the only point that I'm making is that when I'm analyzing this fight, I'm really trying my hardest to get it right. And the only thing I'm saying is when it comes down to the chin, Errol Spence has shown that he has a chin. He's been hit pretty hard by Kell Brook. He's definitely got rocked by the guy back in the day named Lardy. He's been hit before. Yeah. Even Lamont Peterson was able to hit him with something good at some point in that fight. But my thing is, I know for sure that Shawn Porter has a proven chin. So when people say, well, how is Shawn Porter going to stand up to Errol Spence's power? Well, I feel like just like he stood up to everybody else's power. You know what I'm saying? So that's just on that particular point. That's the only point I want to make on that. I feel like Shawn Porter.
That's why you don't go for the chin. I tell anybody, head moves. As long as that guard up, you got to break down that root. Once that root starts to fall, that tree won't, that top won't start to fall. So you got to break it down from the plant, work its way up.
Yeah, you got to point.
You watch Shawn. He don't like no body shots. Shawn will not tell you that he's hurt. He won't show you his face. But look at him. When we see that body shot, that goes down when he starts skating.
Right. Yeah, you got a point, man. But I'm not gonna hold you up too long, my brother. We're gonna talk a little bit more and get up out of here, man. It's getting late on the East Coast. I know brothers gotta go to work. But what's your name again?
Mike.
Mike. All right, Mike. You from Philly, right?
Correct.
Mike from Philly. Thanks for calling in, bro. Much love, peace, and blessings to you, brother.
Same here. You enjoy the night, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, so one of the brothers in here made a point before we get up out of here that I want to go back to. He says, I think it's Low Blow Champ. What's going on, Low Blow Champ? I see. He says, and then in South Phoenix Rising, he said, what South Phoenix? What did he say? I gotta find his comment real quick. Yeah, he says no way they give a draw. In other words, no way there's going to be a draw in this fight because Errol Spence is a cash cow. And then Low Blow Champ says, yeah, they got big plans for Spence. They expect him to win big, and expect him to win big. So, that's one of the things, too, that I got to take into consideration when I'm, trying to break this fight down is that, even if the fight is close, Errol Spence has the fan base. He got the Dallas Cowboys behind him. He got the money behind him. The girls like him. The brothers respect him. He got all the respect. So that's one of the things I think Shawn Porter is up against as well. So, it makes a lot of sense to pick Errol Spence Jr. in this fight. And I can understand why the majority of the people are picking him. So I'm going to read a little bit more of these professional predictions, man, and then we're going to get up out of here, man. Tony Harrison is picking Errol Spence to win 12-round decision. Jose Benavidez Sr., this is David Benavidez's father. He says Shawn Porter is going to win split decision. And that's kind of, goes without saying, right? Paulie Malignaggi is picking Spence with a late TKO. Robert Easter Jr., for obvious reasons, is picking Errol Spence. Ruben Guerrero, the trainer of Robert Guerrero, is picking Porter. Okay. He says Spence and Porter want it really bad. It's going to be a close fight. I believe the one who is more aggressive wins the fight. So I'm picking Porter. So he's picking Porter on mere aggression. Sergey Lipinets, somebody who fought Mikey Garcia and also fought just recently stopped Lamont Peterson. He picked Errol Spence to win in the 12-round decision. Robert Garcia, trainer of Mikey Garcia, and his brother, says that Errol Spence is going to win in a 12-round decision. Austin Trout is picking Shawn Porter. Wow. He says Errol Spence's style plays right into Shawn Porter's, and I don't think it's going to be an easy fight for Spence as some people are thinking. Wow. Austin Trout is picking Porter. Wow. Caleb Truex is picking Errol Spence, 12-round UD. Sergio Mora, former super welterweight world champion, is picking Shawn Porter. Andre Berto had a very, very tough fight, very grueling fight with Shawn Porter. He's picking Errol Spence to win 12-round UD. So those are all the professionals, man. picking on this fight. We're going to get up out of here, man. Tomorrow I got so much stuff to do. I got to clear out all my technologies, clear out space for videos. I got to pack. I got a lot of stuff to do, man. We got too much stuff to do. I got to get my children packed up and get them to my parents' house, man, so I don't have no issue getting to the airport. But, hey, man, everybody that came to the live stream today, much love, peace, and blessings to all the brothers, man, that came through showing love. South Phoenix Rising, Mr. De Niro, Low Blow Champ, Sam D, Mr. De Niro. Everybody that came through today, appreciate y'all, man. We try to get up in here. We're going to try to start making this stuff exciting. We're going to start, getting lit and turn it up on this boxing talk, man. So y'all get up in here. This is Gym Boxing. I'm Get a Mike. Appreciate everybody for coming through, man. I'll see y'all boys tomorrow. Peace.